I'm going to say yes, your four hands together. Well, everybody, it's that time of day where I can't just sit around on this title screen and we need to go and reveal the game. Maisie, and thank you for the sub, but Crappy, take us over. Yeah, past the Snall faction and over to the question mark. Oh, the emotes are in the way. They're in my face. Four hams in a trench coat, says Time Stalker. Actually, speaking about Time Stalker, stop hiding in chat and come into voice because you are giving away the first game. Come on, I want to hear all about the video game that you are giving out today. I'm sure it's going to be a blast and that everybody is going to love it.
How's it going, Percentia?
Hey, going pretty well. How are you?
Doing all right. Mostly
Okay.
done with the move, and so just trying to settle in on getting everything ready for Christmas.
Good. I don't think I realized that you were moving, but hopefully it went
I
well.
wasn't. My mother was moving. I was helping her move everything around.
Oh, good. Good. Oh, if your mother helps, yeah, you gotta. If she needs help, you gotta help. It's an obligation. Yeah, as for anybody else asking me to move, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna listen to you. But Time Stalker's mother, I would help.
So, figured, it's the holiday season, and what better way to give out a game than one based off a holiday movie?
Are you talking about Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't think they made a game based off of that, though. Okay, so not that.
No, but this is a movie series that we've had several times on Kusog7ande because they just can't seem to make a good game of this.
Oh,
so
come on. I like the Bethesda version. I think that it's flawed but perfect.
not sure which version that is, but that's okay because we've got Home Alone for the Game Boy.
Oh no, look at them. They're shining the flashlight through the window. They're evil looking, and Kevin McAllister, that's not like the liveliest screen face I've ever seen in my life, There's the oh no floating up there, yeah. But he is pretty terrified. Well, I would be if I were home alone and suddenly burglars showed up. But Kevin will have 1 hour to try to get through this game, as much of it as possible. And if whoever does out of the hour takes first and gets 10 points and moves on in the tournament, and I believe only one person is getting eliminated for this match.
That's correct. It's because we have 3 people in a 12-point match, so 2 of them are moving on.
Yeah. We do have a zombie who's going to be joining us, and I'm sort of excited. We might be able to talk to our zombie a little bit about some other things that were happening, because she played on the Hotfix Grudge match last night, Hedge Maze. Yeah, Hedge Maze can also come and jump into voice if she would like. She is welcome to be here. How do I do literally anything right now? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Welcome to my life. Hedge Maze, hello! Hey, thank you again for joining the show last night over on the GDQ channel. I hope that you enjoyed Mule, even though none of us had any idea what was going on.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I feel like now that all of the rust has been worn off of my brain cells, maybe I could actually play it and do fine. Rusty brain cells, yeah.
I was looking it up. I guess there's a version that people are still playing online, like today. Like there's a website where people have there's a charts for it like every week. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna check that out today, but we should definitely check that out sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Meanwhile, this Home Alone game is a lot of fun.
Yeah, Hedge Maze tested this game out for me to see if it was worth bringing on, and was making me laugh with the commentary.
Ooh. Oh, excuse me. I love that, the Kuso friends share games with each other, I haven't been to a hangout night in a little while. Hopefully this next week. Oh my gosh, I forgot Thursday. Look, I got home from traveling and like my brain has been mushy peas. And it's gross. I don't like mushy peas. So I gotta wait until my brain stops being that. And then maybe I'll be able to actually function. Like, the fact that I got the challenge, the Advent Calendar challenge up last night instead of forgetting again, that was a miracle that I remembered. I actually remembered at about 11 o'clock last night, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow morning, right? And then I was like, no, I have to do it for the fans. I have to...
You gave out the NES Home Alone for one of those Advent Calendar days, didn't you?
Well, of course! That's the Bethesda version. Okay, the first survival horror in modern video gaming, although I'd say that maybe Haunted House for Atari 2600 was more the original survival horror. Except you were... I'm not sure if you were a ghost or if you were just eyeballs. Maybe a little both. Ghost with... mostly eyeball ghost. Ugh.
Yeah, so I actually, I believe I had to play this game for Mystery Triathlon or something like that. It was one of Smite's things where he gave us this game, and it was like, oh dear lord.
Yeah, that happens. Okay,
of course, Smite gave us very, very little information about this game.
Yeah, you gave the players the full manual, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You're so kind.
Hey, I had a manual problem earlier in this tournament. I'm not running into that again.
No, I actually prefer to give the manual if it is available, and I'll let them go ahead if they make a mistake because they didn't look at it close enough. Then it's not my fault. I always prefer manual over no manual.
I really love that everybody picked up that this is not based on the first movie. This is a sort of sequel to the first movie before the second movie.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, this takes place after the Wet Bandits went to jail and got out on good behavior, and they grabbed some other criminals to help catch and get their revenge on Kevin.
Yay! They got revenge. Well, I think I am personally ready to get started. I actually like that the Home Alone theme is very recognizable here. It's like
really good.
It's not the best version. No, Hedgemaze, it's okay.
I've played this enough that I really like this music now. It's good.
Stage 1 is this music, and that's fine. Stage 2 is obnoxious.
Okay,
Oh,
I see Jangle Storm is ready to play Mecha as well. I'm waiting for Ven Bright. Ven Bright, are you ready? Are you ready to be Home Alone? Kinda scary. Okay, we're doing the countdown. Everybody, I need all of your best suburban emotes. How specific is that?
Good.
Yeah, homes, loneliness. Oh no,
jewelry.
Is definitely worth. Oh, jewelry. Okay, what else?
Toys.
Okay. Yeah,
sports equipment.
Torture. Torture's good. Okay.
Spiders.
So I'm doing the countdown right now. So best of luck. Best of luck to the players. Spam all of your deadly stuff. The screaming, the soup. Soup is urban. Urban soup. A suburban soup. As soon as I see movement in the first stage, I will start the timer. You said it, Mud. Did you round up the gang? Are we ready? I think they're ready.
So you're basically having to pick up items in each stage and get them down into the basement where you can get them into the vault and prevent the bad guys from getting them. You can only hold so many items at a time.
Okay.
So you have to drop them down laundry chutes. You have to pick up the items though before the bandits that will get them from you. And one thing to note is that you see that animation where you knock a bandit over?
Yes.
And they grab themselves? You'd think they'd be stunned and you could walk by them. No, they can still hurt you in that animation.
So it's just a lie.
Over them. You have to jump over them.
I mean, that's fair. If you, knock a bandit down and then try to jump over them, they can or try to walk over them, they can grab your legs, make you fall down. Happens. So, what is the goal here? We're trying to get as much of the jewelry as possible and take it to the basement?
Yeah, you see in the upper right corner, the thing that's marked as the safe? That's the number of items you have to collect in each stage. You have to get it down to the vault where they show the animation. And Ben Bright died. I love that. I love that image.
Okay, it's a good scream, but he's kind of smiling at the same time. He's like, oh no, they got me. What am I going to do? My name's Macaulay Culkin, aka Kevin McAllister. What am I gonna do?
Yeah. So you have to get all 24 items in this first stage down to the basement, and then once you get it down to the basement, you have to go into the basement where you are going to have to get to and do a boss fight.
So, question.
They say the boss fights are manifestations of Kevin's nightmares.
That's scary. So, I have a question. Is the pizza something that you have to put in the safe as well?
No, the pizza, if you get 8 slices of pizza, you get an extra life.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. I was gonna say, if you're putting pizza in the vault, that's a little weird.
Yeah. No, there's also you've got a little wheel in the left corner that shows how many slices you've collected.
There we go. Oh, no.
You can do it! You can do it!
It's really annoyingly precise.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like I know how to do it, but there we go.
Ah, yeah!
Nope.
Jangle Storm going downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, there's extra than what you need in the house, but only by a little bit.
Okay.
Because if you pick up more than what you need by the time of the end of the stage, you'll get bonus pizza slices, which will help you get extra lives.
Are there limited continues in this game?
3 continues, and then you're back to the start.
Uh-oh. How many levels are there?
4, I believe.
Why are you going to multiple houses to...
Oh, it's the same house, it's just different wings of the house. Yeah, the big bruisers, you can't stun them with the water gun.
Yeah.
You can't... I don't know if even the slingshot hurts them.
Yeah,
Jingle Storm has not realized... Jingle Storm has not realized that he has to drop off the items before he can pick up more.
Well, this is something that Jingle Storm will hopefully learn in a little bit, yeah. So, right now, the easiest way to keep track of who has made the most progress is the number at the top right. It goes down as they deliver items to the safe. Jingle Storm getting a lot delivered right there.
That is the second the secondary. The first thing I was doing for them on tracking was having them level progress, like if they've made level 2 or if they've reached a boss area.
Yeah.
And then the second is the number of items they've collected in that area.
Yep, since everybody is on the first level, that number is currently the tiebreaker, and Mechalink is the closest.
Hedge just ran into one of the problems. One of the bandits stole one of the items that they pulled out. Wait, what? If you get an item and there's a bandit on screen that can grab it, they will grab it and they will run off with it. It's the ones in jumpers are the ones that'll go after them the most.
The ones in jumpers?
Yeah, they look kind of like repairmen.
Okay.
I can't remember if there's anything in the piano or not.
I was going to say they're keys, but pizza. I mean, that's not going to help. Couch pizza. I mean...
Okay, now, Mechalink, I wonder if Mechalink can figure out how to grab this one. You have to jump at the side of the table so it comes towards you slowly to pick it up, but their hands are full, so they can't grab it right now.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, like, for a kid running around in this house, it's actually rather clean. Like, him having been home alone this entire time. But if I remember correctly, that was actually a plot point of the movie that, like, the movie the house pretty much was trashed, and he cleaned everything for when his family got home.
Yeah, Mechalink actually has the number of items they need to reach the basement. They're just going after stuff now, and I don't think they realize the key's there.
I mean, at the same time, it doesn't hurt to get some extra points, especially if you can get an extra life from points. Yeah.
Like I said, you'll get stuff that is extra pizza slices, and a full pizza gives you an extra life. There's also a big cookie that you may have seen a couple of people pick up that gives you an extra hit. So if you get hit and pick one of those up, it will allow you to regain some of your health.
Gotcha.
And then there's a full pizza box, which is an automatic extra life. But Mechalink is the first into the basement.
Go in the
There's
basement,
gotta be something
child.
in this piano.
Oh,
And this is going to be interesting to see how they handle this, because they got spiders down here.
uh-oh.
Now, the first ones are pretty easy, and then you get to the ones where your jump makes them move. And
Oh no! Agreed. Those are terrifying spiders. Yeah, Mechalink, let's see if you can figure this out. You're gonna jump?
yeah, there you go. See, they move when you jump, but they move back very quickly, so you have to kind of make sure they're up when you move and get through them. Now, they were talking about how the manual was somewhat helpful, but the manual does not tell them how to damage the bosses.
That's
So
fine.
they get to figure that out on their own.
I mean, that's video games, right? Let's see, did you pin the manual? No, where is it?
No, sorry, I forgot to pin the menu. But here's the boss. It's a giant spider. But yeah, Mechalink has figured it out. You have to hit that brick and so that it falls on the spider as it's coming by.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Hedge has already got a game over.
Yep.
Poor child left on the hook. I love it. He looks destroyed.
I love his tooth sparkling at the...
Alright, and Mechalink is through stage 1.
Very nice. Oh no! It's okay, Kevin. I expect everybody to get at least 1 or 2 full game overs. Alright! Better hurry to the next one. You gotta save my toys. Yeah, you're right. Like, everybody... Kevin McAllister's family was rich. Like, they really... if you're gonna rob anybody, this is the place.
Yeah, they just leave, like, bags of money around.
Yeah, don't go rob poor people. That's dumb. Go rob the people who have bags of money in their dressers, you know? Be Robin Hood? See, he did that. Everybody is like, yeah, Robin Hood, good. What a good guy. Nobody's praising the Wet Bandits. The Wet Bandits were just Robin Hood of our time. Nancy, oh my gosh, Hedgemaze has a cute cat named Nancy, who is actually pictured in your profile picture wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Nah, she's a good cat. Although, by good, I mean she always shows up every single time you're, like, on microphone, and I love it. Does she demand
she's always
attention?
causing crimes. She doesn't even want my attention. She just wants to be doing crimes. So right now my wife is trying to get her out from the Christmas tree, and she's not having it.
Well, yeah. Hey, here's the deal. If somebody suddenly put something in my house that I could climb up and hide in, even as an adult, I probably would, okay? Like, and I'm not even a cat, you know? Just think cats are, like, so tempted by every little misdeed that they can commit. They're gonna climb up. They're gonna go and hide. They're gonna terrorize somebody. It's great. Oh, Django Storm getting the game over. Like, Kevin looks a little dead in that screen. Okay, so big question. We've got three continues.
Yeah, the bad part with the continues is that they start your total over. So you have to go collect all the toys, or all the jewels, or all the toys that you got before again.
Yeah, but I also have to wonder, there's a little bit of a metagame that goes into a race like this. Because if you take too long on your first set of continues and get sent back to the beginning, it can actually take too long to get back to where you were in order to make any reasonable progress. Whereas if you get game overs fast, and then have good pushes shortly after those, that can end up being beneficial. I don't know. I don't know what the right strat would be for this game.
Yeah, I honestly think in the early game, especially when you see where your continue resets your stuff, you game over in stage 1, I would just restart. Because you're having to redo the stage anyway. You're not keeping any progress with your continues.
By the way, I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm looking through the manual about the goal. Kevin's objective is to collect his family's valuables, thereby thwarting the quote-unquote wet bandit gang. There are 2 of them. Does that really constitute a gang? I'm pretty sure gang has to be
the thing is, they brought in 3 different guys in to help with them.
Yeah, they have a gang now.
So no, you don't have any of the wet bandits in the first few stages. They don't show up till later. The actual Harry and Marv.
Are they actually part of a gang, or are they just hired thugs?
They're more hired thugs. I would give you that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put like a little doubt mark over the statement that it's the wet bandit gang. Like, they don't even have a handshake or anything.
Oh, and Mechalink collected enough pizza to get a 1-up.
Same, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I was in Chicago. I had deep dish a couple times. Yeah, let me just say, deep dish pizza is so good. I know we've had this discussion, Hedge Maze. I know it. I'm bringing it up again, but deep dish is so good.
I've never been a fan of deep dish.
Why? What's your problem?
I don't know. I just like regular crust. I don't like thin crust. I don't like thick crust. I just kind of like regular.
Yeah, but that's like... It's not about the crust for deep dish. It's about, like, the layers, okay? The layers.
Beelzebub, deep dish pizza is tomato soup and a bread bowl.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I like tomato soup, okay? And then you have meat.
Tomato soup's okay.
Well, it's also got cheese, but the cheese is more like part of a layer there, and you've got like... Mine had so much meat. Like, so much meat.
Alright, Ben Bright has collected enough to get into the basement now, so they're going to be our second person into the basement.
True. Yeah, people are saying that you can put cheese on soup. I agree. Can you cut soup, though? You can't cut soup. That's the difference, okay? You cut a deep dish pizza, it still kind of stays mostly together. Yeah, thick soup. I don't want thick soup. I want pizza. I mean, you could technically maybe... like, use gelatin to thicken your soup. Okay, I'm done. That was a very horrifying thought. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh, wait. What about the thick water stuff? There's something that you can... It's been used as an aid for people who have a hard time swallowing that makes the water feel a little bit thicker. We could use that for soup. Thick soup? You want thick soup? Someone is saying mixing water and starch is fun. What's really fun is to take cornstarch, put it in your mouth, and then blow it out over a lit flame. And okay, don't everybody, if you're watching this, don't do it, especially if you're inside. And any injuries are not my fault, okay? Because honestly, it looks like you're breathing fire if you do it, and it's really cool when you're in college, barefoot, outside in the middle of winter, blowing fire. But it's also potentially hazardous, so probably don't do that too much. Yeah, I had the cops called on me that time. That was fun. It was less about, like, breathing fire in the parking lot and more about us being loud while doing it. They're like, yeah.
Oh, no.
The police showed up and they're like, what are you doing? We're like, breathing fire. And they're like, well, can you do it farther away from the dorms? Okay.
Fortunately, Venbright game over to the boss of Stage 1, and they're back to the beginning of Stage 1.
Django Storm is currently in the basement for the first time. You know what? If you're gonna get a game over, getting it done this early is probably fine. People are
I don't know if they used one of their continues.
People are asking how I'm still alive, and honestly, yeah, that's a worthwhile question. I mean, I've also lit my hands on fire with rubbing alcohol, or with hand sanitizer.
Why?
That was really cool until it started heating up, and then they had a wet towel that they put around my hands. That worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like it actually takes a little while for the heat to transfer to your hands when they're on fire.
So, I love that Mechalink has figured out the toilets. If you jump off the toilet once you're on top of it, it launches you up off just above the top of the screen.
Okay.
Oh, and Mechalink has found the aftershave, because they are now invulnerable for a minute.
And fast! Look at him run!
Yep.
Other people are recommending other liquids to light your hands on fire. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's not a good idea anyway. So I don't really have a recommendation for anything to use other than don't do it. But I didn't get hurt, so I guess I'm one of the lucky people who lit myself on fire and didn't hurt myself. I mean, there are people who do that for stunts on, like, TV all the time. It's kind of cool. But they also have, like, a fire department around them. Whereas I was in the middle of the woods, lighting my hands on fire. Oh my gosh,
Django Storm is... Yeah. Anytime you get hit by a boss, it knocks you to the previous screen.
I love that giant knockback, okay? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, no! Knockback! Yeah, my guess is every time you leave the screen, the boss regains its health, right?
No, it does not.
What?
The boss health stays the same. And it looks like Mechalink is into the second boss area with the rats.
No! Oh, geez. Okay, Django Storm, that is a game over. Gonna have to start this again, probably. Nope.
Mechalink is just crushing this, though. Like, did not expect anybody to be the stage 2 boss under 20 minutes.
This mouse is so ugly, okay? I'm very prejudiced against this specific flappy tail mouse. What is its problem? Is it trying to fly? Maybe it's a robot mouse and that's like the little crank on the back spinning. I don't like it. Like, whatever it is. Yeah. Like, this isn't the worst boss mechanic I've ever seen, but I feel like it could have used a little more polish, like a couple layers. Yeah, let me see. Have the players complained about the game at all? Nope. Just Corndan saying that he wants a bedroom in 4 different wings. That's a good point. Does Kevin have 4 bedrooms, or does he just sleep in random family members' beds? Ah, yeah, Mechalink is through. Time to do a big dance and throw the money in the vault. Yeah.
Alright, so Mechalink is on to stage 3 of 4.
Ah, you can even see by the shirt. Yeah, Mechalink, I get it. You're on stage 3. We understand. Doing a little dance, doing a little jumping on the bed, doing a dance in front of the t-shirt.
I love the bathtub pizza. I can't believe there's no toilet pizza. Like, come on. Whoa, 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 there was a toilet cookie! Okay, I'm excited.
Are those good?
I don't know.
Cookies give you a and if you've taken damage, they'll replenish one of your hits.
I'm a little bit concerned, though. Getting a cookie from the toilet, that's like... I've never... I can't think of a worse place in my house I could get a cookie.
That cookie was above the toilet. Like, the toilet launched above the screen.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure that makes it better, but I will accept that.
I've hidden stuff in my ceiling before. I think that's fine. Yeah, you can hide cookies in your ceiling. Especially if you have a drop ceiling. Yeah, actually, as it turns out, when universities do inspections, they usually don't look inside the ceiling, so...
What were you hiding?
Well, you see, Justin and I were adults.
Okay.
Okay.
Ven is so worried about this. He's on his last hit. And there he goes. Venbright is on the stage, too.
Very nice. Do a little twirl. Yeah, throw the money in there. Consenting. Well, okay, look, here's the deal. The university here is a dry campus, as are all the universities in Utah. And unfortunately, if you live on campus, like, you don't really have options here. If you go off of campus, you know, are you gonna... And it's just you two. You're not gonna have anybody to drive you back. These days, you know, there's like Uber and Lyft, so that's a little bit more reasonable, but like... I don't know, we were like, let's not make a problem, and let's go ahead, you know, out of sight, out of mind. There you go. And I wasn't like any of the problem causers around there. It was like, you know, sometimes you just needed a little bit of a glass of a beverage. Yeah. So that's what the ceiling was handy for. Sorry, everybody. I'm admitting to the things that technically, like, I broke the rules there, but I didn't cause any problems. Okay. Not only that, but like the problems are when like everybody starts getting a little bit loud and stuff, and we were like the quietest people around.
That's a neat little movie callback that I haven't seen. So you can climb the shelves in stage 3. There's
oh yeah, I
shelves
saw that on Mechalinks.
When you do that, you get a 1-up. Or at least that's what it looked like. So they got a 1-up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't remember what I'm trying to think about. Yeah. Well, okay. Justin and I also lived on a part of the university that was supposed to be for single people because they're like, oh, you two, you're gay. And you're not married, so you can't be in family housing where, like, the adults who don't want to party live. And I'm like, I'm going to grad school, and, like, it is currently illegal for us to get married in the state of Utah.
All right, so Jangle Storm is also on the stage, too. And I hate this music.
Ugh. Ow. Ow, my ears. It's interesting, though. Huh. Yeah, I don't like this. It's mostly a single note. And it's not even a good note. It's a sucky single note.
You were pointing out that this is similar to the SNES version.
Yeah. It's a little bit similar. I do think that there's an NES port of this version as well. It's just less known or less common than the Bethesda survival horror game.
I love that that's what you call it.
That's what it is! Every time they appear, I scream. And I run. ASL? Yeah, I've asked that a few times. Not in Home Alone, though. Weird. Why is that in the... I don't like that. Get out of there.
Karo Z is saying that this song is the level 1 theme from the SNES version. I'm like, why? This is painful.
Yeah, so it turns out, I believe this came out in 1991, according to Moby Games. We'll find out how accurate that is. If the website is working, which it's not. So that's cool. Yeah, I don't know why that website isn't working, Justin. I broke the internet.
Yeah, sometimes
and look, Mechalink found Oddjaw.
Oh my gosh. Justin was just asking me, because there apparently is some noise going on from the townhouse next to us. He can feel, like, them... Apparently the floor is vibrating. I'm not feeling it personally. But he's like, how many times can you remodel a bathroom? And I'm currently thinking of the TikTok person. Do you remember the TikTok person? Her counter. It was like marble and she painted it. Okay. Anyways.
Oh no.
Yeah, they might literally be that one TikTok person who has spent like 2 years remodeling her bathroom, and every time, like, it gets a tiny bit better, but is still really, really, really bad. And it's kind of like, it doesn't feel like she's doing it to, like, do it bad, but at the same time, it's been 2 years, and, like, she might just be, like, one of the best trolls out there. Those videos are hilarious. And honestly, yeah, people are saying the things you do for TikTok fame, why not? Come on, do something stupid. Get famous, it's good. Not do something stupid, don't do something illegal. And if you do something illegal, don't put it on TikTok. And if you put it on TikTok, then don't put your face on it, okay?
Like the person who was hitting golf balls into the Grand Canyon.
I mean, if they're biodegradable golf balls,
it's still against federal law.
Oh, well, oh my gosh. For some reason, I don't know if this is true. Because I've been watching a lot of Survivor. There's some memory of them hitting golf balls into the ocean, and they were specifically designed to biodegrade or something, but I'm not completely sure. That might have been a fever dream that I had.
I mean, there's one thing about hitting into the ocean. Hitting into the Grand Canyon is a good way to get someone hurt or to damage stuff, because you never know what's below.
Yeah, that tends to be the case. This is a pro strat for anybody who goes mountain climbing at all. If you know that you're alone, you still might not be, because you never really know what's down towards the bottom of a cliff. But while throwing rocks is fun, you have to be completely sure there's nobody down there, because there's a good chance there might be somebody down there. Don't throw rocks off of cliffs. Signed by somebody who has thrown many rocks off of many cliffs before. I was a Boy Scout, come on.
Alright, looks like Venbright's on to the Stage 2 boss area. And Mechalink is trying some weird platforming thing that I'm not sure where they're going.
Yeah, I've also been... Then again, I'm thinking... I was also the Boy Scout who had other scouts throw rocks directly at him and hit me in the head, so... I don't know. Boy Scouts are dumb.
That's not fun.
I was standing in a canoe. Okay? and there were some people a good distance away. Yeah, one of them. He was one of the only 2 people in my life who I've ever punched right in the face. Yeah, he deserved it. Anyways, yeah, I was in a canoe, I was paddling out, and I was standing, like, waving to people, and he just started throwing rocks. And I don't know how he got this lucky. It was like a 50-foot throw, hit me directly on the forehead. Yeah, that didn't feel particularly good. Yeah, mind you, that was like par for the course for him being a jerk like that. Oh no! Hedge maze! Oh no!
Yeah, I keep running into guys.
And it looks like Venbright is on to stage 3.
Very nice. We're half an hour through, by the way. The match ends at the hour mark. At that point, we get to make the call for who is the victor. Mecha Link has definitely done the best so far. And would you say that Venbright is currently in second, or is it Jangle Storm?
Jangle's still in stage 2. Venbright's in stage 3 as well as Mecha Link.
Aha! Oh yeah, you can tell just based off of how crappy the music is. Pro strat.
Waffle Fox Free Jangle, please get to stage 3 so we can stop hearing this music.
I agree, it's bad. It's really bad.
See, I can't hear the music. I'm still in stage 1. I got the pro strat here.
Can you feel it though?
Oh, and now we've got ghosts coming up from the floor.
Honestly, just based off of his furnace, I would guess Kevin McAllister's house is haunted.
Probably.
And if not, it probably should be. Who is the ghost who would be willing to go and haunt his house? I feel like you would be a very fancy ghost living in a house like this. And look at all those fancy ghosts. There are like 4 of them on Mecha Link's screen. 5, 6. There are just so many ghosts.
Oh, this is horrid. You have to turn away from the ghosts on that 3rd screen to get them to move up, and then run quickly underneath before they come back. Oh, that is bad. I haven't gotten to this stage that Mecha Link's on, so yeah, this is. Wow, the movement you have to do to get through there is kind of horrid.
Yeah. So, one of the biggest knocks to this game that one of the companies gave was that it's kind of slow and repetitive. I would say it's a collectathon. What else did you expect from a collectathon? It's slow and repetitive. That's life. And yeah. Jangle Storm has 2 surplus items. All you have to do is get into the basement. Maybe grab a toilet cookie. Are you going for a toilet cookie? Don't you dare. You. No toilet cookies for you, Kevin. Yeah, we've got a ghost boss on Mecha Link's screen. This guy is a little intimidating. And, oh my gosh. Okay, capture. Fine, let me go ahead and recapture it. It's fine.
And Mecha Link is through stage 3.
Holy guacamole, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, do you think Mecha Link has a chance of beating the game? Or
it's possible. There's a lot to pick up in stage 4, and there's 2 boss fights at the end of stage 4. Now you're picking up animals.
Okay, so
and
like
you
in
need
Chicago.
70. You need 70. Like, it's kind of ridiculous how many items you have to pick up in this last stage.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yes, we definitely need someone to add the quote of grabbing toilet cookies.
Toilet cookies. I'm not responsible for remembering anything said on the stream. I mean, I probably should be, but I'm not. That's it. That's my story. So, for those who are wondering, it is a match between Mechalink, Venbright, and Janglestorm. Hedgemaze is here to provide us some extra gameplay and some amusing commentary, and honestly, yeah, it's being fun. I don't feel like this game is quite as enjoyable as the NES Bethesda version.
I don't know. The only Home Alone game I've played I've played one where you're like going between houses to get to stop the wet bandits, and I'm not sure which version that is. It's not the one that you're talking about.
Genesis had.
I think that's the Genesis one, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I've played Home Alone 2: Lost in New York on one of the systems that, oh my good lord, that game is awful.
Yeah, we've had the Genesis version on Kusog7ande multiple times, and it has like the worst music in one of the houses. I hate it. It's like clown music. I just really dislike Oompapa, or any, like, clown
right,
rhythm is
Janglestorm.
bad rhythm.
Janglestorm is also on to stage 3.
Look at all that pizza! Yes, pizza! Kevin McAllister, remember that name. Okay. I'm not sure this is an improvement. I'm getting some
It's
notes.
not as high-pitched.
Yeah, but some notes are just in my left ear. And some are just in my right ear. What is this? I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't love it. There's worse, but this definitely is in my list of, like, best songs in Home Alone games. Actually, none of the songs in this game rate best song in Home Alone games. No.
I mean, you've got the original Home Alone theme in one of them. Ben Kirk is trying to figure out how many televisions this family has.
Yeah, this family's got a lot of everything.
Have you
There's
seen
so
how
many
big
watches.
this house is? Have you seen the home in Home Alone? It was in Chicago. Like, in a, not even in a, like, cheap area of Chicago. It was in a sweet, really rich area. It's ridiculous. I actually didn't go and see the Home Alone house last time I was in Chicago, which was earlier this week. However, I've seen it once before. It's not the biggest house in the area, but it's pretty big. Anyways, I'm looking at the person who did the music for this, because they also did some of the arrangements for, what, Ninja Gaiden 2? Probably like the DOS version, I would guess. Tom McMail? Yep, the DOS version. Ninja Gaiden for DOS isn't exactly the best out there, but they also did music for Putt Putt and Fatty Bear's Activity Pack, as well as various... Putt Putt Goes to the Moon. He made the original melody for Putt Putt. Yeah, this music, this could have been on Putt Putt. How would you have liked that? That would have been fun.
It would probably be more appropriate to Putt Putt than it is this game.
Yeah, I'd agree. Putt Putt Goes to the Game Boy. Yeah, that's a game for ya. Everybody, I want to thank you for being here, for watching. Thank you, subscribers and followers. I haven't talked about you too much because I like to focus on the game at hand, or whatever we're talking about currently. I like to focus on everything else. Yeah.
I'm Prison Ranger's asking why the wet bandits are trying to steal toys and pets and things like that, and I have no idea. They had to find something else for you to get, so you're not just getting jewelry all the time.
You've seen how expensive some toys can get, okay? Freaking Beanie Baby craze. Yeah, that was totally a thing. Not only that, like, I'm thinking of the episode of Seinfeld right now where, like, they'd go to this girl's house. Jerry was dating a girl who had this toy collection from her father, but she wouldn't let anybody play with them. So they'd like find a way to get her to fall asleep, like, oh no, you've had a little too much alcohol, and then she falls asleep and they played with the toys. And they're like, ha 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 ha. Or they're like, oh, here's a bunch of turkey because per urban legends, turkey is gonna make you sleepy.
I think this is the first time that MechaLink has really struggled with the stage because they are just not dealing well with the fast bandits.
Yeah.
And they've accumulated a lot of lives, which is good because they're losing them quite a bit.
Silver Star, 60 months of butts. Yeah, that is true. Thank you so much for resubscribing. And thank you everybody for being here. Doughwolf, Doughwolf is here to say that tryptophan does indeed make you sleepy, but the amount that's in a turkey isn't really going to do that. I imagine, like, it's probably in a lot of stuff.
And we've got Ven right now dealing with the ghost problem.
So, for those who don't know, this was made by Manley and Associates Incorporated, published by Capstone. However, the developer eventually went and became Electronic Arts Seattle. Yeah, that's right. And then they closed it down in 2002. 6 years after buying it. So that's fine. Apparently some of the group left, and created a lobotomy software. What is that? Oh. But yeah, the company made other wonderful games like An American Tale, The Computer Adventures of Feifel and His Friends, Night Creatures. I see Paperboy 2, at least one of the ports for that. Need for Speed games. Which, if they did Need for Speed 2, if they did the development for that, that game is wild. But they may have also made Pink Goes to Hollywood, and that game is also not exactly the best.
That's the Pink Panther game, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Ben Bright's on their last life in the Ghost boss area.
Oh my gosh, this company is, like, the people who left the company and formed their own, made a game that I played a lot when I was younger, Pitfall: The Mayan Adventure, which I'm still trying to get.
That game's bad.
I liked it. Like, it looks good.
It looks good, but, Kusog7ande has shown a lot of times that, just because it looks good doesn't mean that it's good to play.
Yeah, actually, there are plenty of, like, areas in the game that I just couldn't get past. And I tried to get it working on a modern system. Let me tell you, it's a little bit hard. Yeah, so maybe one day that'll have to make an appearance, and yeah. I don't know. I need to play more to, like, decide, is it bad or was I bad?
I've played it in the modern day, and I don't like it at all.
Okay,
that moves Ven Bright that moves Ven Bright onto stage 4. So currently we've got MechaLink in first, we've got Ven Bright in second, and Jangle Storm is in third.
Very nice. Although
I don't know
for
how
the
many
top two.
I don't know how many continues Ven Bright has, which is a little concerning. I don't think MechaLink has used one yet.
Now, there are risks for this match because people are starting to get eliminated. The players must have 19 points by the end of this match in order to move on. And this is a 12-point match. One person is going to be eliminated. Jangle Storm's gotta hurry, scurry, and hopefully make some progress here. I don't know how many continues he has, but a full game over would be devastating.
I think if either person gets a full game over, I don't think they can get back to this at this point.
Yeah.
Because it just takes so long to do the collectathon thing.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, if you know, like, where all the rooms are and you don't double back too much, then it's not the worst thing in the world. But I hate collectathons. You've heard me complain about them so much.
Yeah, and I brought one along.
Yeah. The one thing that I would say that's redeemable about this being a collectathon is that you don't have to get everything.
Oh. Okay, so
yeah.
Ben Bright had 3 continues, so they had obviously restarted after game overing.
Which is a very good idea.
Yeah, especially with how brutal this 4th stage actually is.
Yeah. Venbright back up to 70 items left to collect. It's rather rude. Oh, that is a death for Venbright. Freed the cookie, but unfortunately wasn't able to eat it before getting punched to death. Poor kid. He just wants to eat cookie and save the jewelry, not get punched. Oh my gosh, there are echoes of the original Home Alone theme in this specific song. I would say that... No, Carol of the Bells. There we go. Yeah, the song has elements of Carol of the Bells in it. Are you serious? We have a bot. Yeah, time for you to get banned. Haha. Banned! Do you know how long it's been since I banned somebody in my chat? Whoa! Oh my gosh, I'm a hyper. I gotta run around the house or something. Whoa! So much energy now, that gives me life. Nah, everybody, yeah, we had a bot in chat, and that's always a lot of fun. Thank you for the follow. Brianna, if you are a bot, then you will also be banned as soon as you post. But yeah, it's like, bots used to be a huge problem on Twitch. Everybody remembers all the hot grills. Just lots of barbecuing going on in Twitch chat back in the day.
Yeah. Brosencha is now looking for other people to ban because he's gotten the thrill of it.
You tasted blood.
I'm addicted. Yeah. Oh, people are bringing up Naked Julia. Oh no, that's right. I forgot about Naked Julia. Oh no, Jangle Storm. I like that it says "oh no" when you go into the basement. Like, isn't this a good thing?
Well, he goes into the basement, and then it locks, and he's trying to get back out.
Gotcha. How are you supposed to avoid all the ghosts? They're just... Oh, it's fixed patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jangle Storm's gonna have to learn these patterns and hopefully not take too many deaths. Just be a little patient. You don't have a timer, except that we have a timer for the match, so I guess you have a timer. These are jumpy ghosts. Or look away go. They're shies? Aw, cute.
The problem is they come back very quickly once you turn back around, so you have to be careful.
Well, yeah, that's ghost life.
This room is awful.
Oh my gosh, Jangle Storm hit by one ghost. That's okay, we're almost to the boss ghost. I don't like boss ghost movement, though. Whoa! Out of the room there, Kevin. Okay, the boss ghost is cute, though. I have to say that. Venbright, though, has a very solid second place. Mecha Link is currently in first place. I don't think Mecha Link can lose. Jangle Storm getting your game over, but there are lots of continues.
Yeah, but now they have to redo all of Stage 3 over.
It's only 42, just... Only 42 hidden objects. Oh, I hate collectathons. Like, right now, it's seeming a little bit dangerous for Jangle Storm. There's a good chance that he could be eliminated from the tournament. But then again, he's been a GM for us before, and in general, some of the past GMs, if they do get eliminated from Kusog7ande, sometimes we do allow them to come and GM for us again, so we'll have to see. Oh no, the guy stole the TV!
I don't think anyone gets eliminated today, right?
Yeah,
Yes, one person.
one person.
No?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
It's a 12-point match.
Yep, and
okay.
the third place person here gets 5 points, giving them a
Right,
total of
right.
17, and that's not enough. Hedgemaze, though, is a zombie, and I'll give you zombie points. They don't count for anything. Hedgemaze is here as a space filler / commentator about how wonderful this game is and how difficult. Although, honestly, the game itself seems to play fine.
yeah, I think it's fun. Like, I'm not good at it, but it's fun.
Yeah, do you think that if you got this as a kid, you would enjoy the game?
Oh yeah, I think so. I played worse.
I would have too. No, I'm not gonna lie. I would have enjoyed the game as well as a kid. I don't think it's got its flaws. It's one of those things that Corndan and I like to talk about. Is just because a game is fun does not mean it's not flawed, and that there are ways that they could have improved it. Not being so big a collectathon might have been one of them.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, like, if you want, it does add a little bit, like, more life to the game, but honestly, just, if you're going to make a game about somebody in their house, I mean, we've seen plenty of games where house layouts make absolutely no sense. This at least sort of feels like a house layout.
I think one of the things you would have improved on this one, you pick up weapons, but I think it would have been fun to incorporate the fact that, Kevin McAllister makes traps.
Yeah.
And they don't really do that in this game.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, like the only traps here are like the bowling ball or the toy cars.
Yeah, they actually do a little bit of that in the Genesis version. You craft various weapons, and those were really cool mechanics. They, most of the games didn't do that, though. Except the NES one, you did put traps down, but you're more like Dennis the Menace than Kevin McAllister in this game. You got a slingshot.
I wouldn't have thought to make that comparison, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah,
You're Dennis the Menace in this.
It's true. Oh my gosh, I remember the movie Dennis the Menace. It wasn't the best, but Christopher Lloyd was in it. He was the villain.
That was the one with Walter Matthau, right?
It was the one with Christopher Lloyd. Who's Walter? I know Mr. Wilson.
Yeah, I think he was Mr. Wilson.
Well,
he was in Grumpy Old Men and Bad News Bears.
I mean, he was pretty grumpy, so probably.
Oh, Mecha Link has reached the stage 4 boss fights.
Boss fights? Oh no! Do you have to go and fight the furnace?
You have to fight. No, you have to fight Harry, and then you have to fight Marv. Or reverse order. It's Marv first, then it's.
What is even killing Mecha Link? What are these?
They're furnace.
Okay,
vents?
they're the demon furnaces. I really love how terrified Kevin is of the furnace in the basement. Like, I think that is hilarious because a furnace like it terrified me too as a kid. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's like a kid thing to be afraid of.
Yeah, he's like so brave taking down these wet bandits, and then the freaking furnace terrifies him. What's your problem, Kevin? Trauma. That's the problem. You can go underneath Mecha Link. Yeah, that one was a nice boy. Okay, that one tried to eat you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you little punk. Nobody beats the wet bandits twice. I still owe you for that nail in the foot and a BB in my face.
Well, he just told you how to damage him.
Yeah, game over. That's probably Mecha Link.
Yeah, Mecha Link's not going to get back there, and I don't think Ben Bright can get back to where they were either.
Yeah,
34 left, I believe.
I feel like the only chance of somebody having any sort of comeback is Jangle Storm, but I don't think there's even going to be enough time for Jangle Storm to, like, get past Eventbrite. 5 minutes left.
Yeah, they would need to get 10 items, beat the boss of Stage 3, and then get 30-ish items in Stage 4, and I just don't believe there's enough time
That's
for that.
so much work! No! Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I don't want to do this much work, come on!
But honestly, all of our competitors have gotten really far in this game. They all got past my high water mark in the game. I beat the Stage 2 boss and then died in Stage 3, so I never even saw the Ghost boss arena.
I like the Ghost boss, though. It looks, like, appropriately dorky. Yeah. Now, you said that this is supposed to be a dream, right?
No.
Oh. Well, why they're ghosts, then? Are ghosts real?
They're manifestations of Kevin's nightmares. They're actual manifestations of it, so...
Weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna go ahead and say... makes me uncomfortable. KM is just coming in and destroying Twitch chat. Thank you, KM. I appreciate it. Now, KM's making it so that, like, bots don't randomly hop in and put random messages there. So if you want to chat, just follow for 10 minutes and then you can come and chat with us. But yeah, I think that that's completely fine to do. Jangle Storm is just really trying to rush past the ghosts. However, if you die, you have to do the whole ghost section again. You don't just get to start at the boss ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jangle Storm only has one hit left as well. I don't know if this is going to be good enough. Oh! Oh, the ghost dodge! Never mind.
That was two really good... Those two really good dodges, and then accidentally got caught by the third.
Yay! Oh, it looks like some people are showing up and supporting friends. Good to see you, Brianna. I'm curious who your friend is who's playing in this. Because right now the places are probably set, so as long as your friend isn't Jangle Storm, then your friend has a chance to stay in the tournament. But if your friend is Jangle Storm, you can still cheer him on. That's always good. Mechalink's, yeah, gonna win this one, like, no question here. Because, here's the deal, Mechalink and Eventbrite, there's no way either of them is going to be able to make any progress at this point. They're both, they have both gotten more items in Stage 4. However, Mechalink did make it to the boss fight versus the first Wet Bandit, and actually... I don't think Mechalink landed any hits, but nobody else has gotten that far.
They got one hit. They got one hit before they got killed.
Aha! Cool. Yeah, honestly, I feel I didn't have a Game Boy when I was growing up. I had a Game Gear. My father got it for us because he was like, it's got color. Which was cool.
I didn't have a Game Boy or a Game Gear. I never had a handheld system other than the what is the name of the company? The Tiger Electronics ones?
Oh yeah, I grew up with those.
Well, yeah, everybody had at least one or two of those, and I
always had the majors. Oh, Jangle Storm is gonna make it to Stage 4 in the last minute.
That is a good push, not enough to move out of third place, but still, you never know how it's gonna go. Oh, Mystery to Me, thank you for gifting the sub. Here we go, he does it again. Kevin! Ooh, we're to the good music.
No, we're back. We're back to the main theme.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna let this play actually, even after we hit time, because I enjoy this theme. This is good. There we go, everybody. That is time. We are done with the match. And what a fun time I had. Oh no. Well, Kevin is officially dead. It's fine. Happens to every McAllister at one point or another. You know, it's just a hard life. Being a nerdy snot brat. Yeah. Is the internet just like being dumb for me right now and like not wanting to load anything? Come on. Play me some music. Yeah, here we go. Bam! Well, everybody, Mechalink takes the victory today. Then Bride takes second. Jangle Storm third. Unfortunately, third is eliminated, and that is unfortunate, but that is how it goes. Jangle Storm still made a really good push at the end, and honestly, I feel like if he hadn't have died on the Ghost Boss that one time, he could have moved into second. I don't think first, but he could have moved into second there. Let me message Mecha and see if he would like to come and join. Yeah. So, how do you feel that they did, Time Stalker?
I think they all did really well.
Good, good. Yeah, you said that you made it to the Ghost... Or you made it to the third stage? Did you get to the Ghost Boss?
I did not.
How long did you play?
I gave it a couple of runs after the Mystery Triathlon match. Nothing too heavy.
Okay, that's fine. Mechalink is here. Congratulations. Holy cow, you made it to the Wet Bandit bosses. Like, that was shocking, Mechalink. Empty Eye, thank you for the raid, by the way. Mechalink, that was, like, you were close to beating the game. Seriously, great job.
Yeah, I was mad when I died because it was so straightforward for me. I thought surely somebody else is doing fine here, right? Like, I didn't have any trouble, so I'm like, there's no way that one of the other two isn't having trouble, right? But they had way more trouble than I did, apparently.
Oh, you are fading in and out for me. I'm having a hard time hearing you sometimes.
Yeah, and you're also echoing. I think you need to mute the stream on your end.
So I had to switch my my inputs up. Is this better?
I think so, yeah. Go ahead and talk to me. Yeah, you...
Yeah.
You thought that somebody was doing better than you? Everybody got multiple game overs, though.
I did. That was the thing. It's like I assumed that, like, I breezed through it. Right? I didn't get a game over till the Wet Bandit, right? So I assumed that, like, with strong competitors that had, made final rounds or playoff scrums or whatever before, that, right, like, surely, like, somebody else was competitive with that, right? Like, surely somebody else was able to do the same. Right? It just wasn't the case, apparently.
Yeah, that would be my assumption as well if I'm playing. But at the same time, one thing to realize is that if you're struggling with something, other people are probably struggling as well.
Correct.
It's just...
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just, I wasn't struggling with it, so I'm like, fun. I mean, there were some very annoying design moments, right? Like when you have the big hood near door.
I can't hear you anymore. No. No. It's not better.
Better? Is this better?
Okay, yeah, I think so. Talk to me.
Okay. So yeah, no, I like there were some design placements that were difficult, right? Like you had enemies right outside of doors that like hitting the traps for them was hard to impossible, right? But like otherwise, like the game where like if you kept jumping and pressing up everywhere, right? Like you got plenty of lives, right?
Oh
like,
yeah.
When I got 3 extra on the first stage and it was 3 pizza pieces, I'm like that's where like I want to pick up those extras, right? Because especially early, I didn't know how far I was going to have to go. And then as it started to become like 30 minutes and I was on stage 3, I'm like, okay, like we haven't game over yet. Like this is going to be like the whole run, right? So like I want all of this pizza.
Yeah.
Right. So it was jamming up a lot, right? Like I was just like, constantly jamming over, up, like all the time.
Yeah, I think that you were the best when it came to life management. I mean, I don't think I saw anybody else get more than 3 lives. You're at 4 or maybe even 5 at one point.
I was at 5 at one point.
Yeah. Which is very impressive that you were able to gain that many lives and keep quite a few of them. Seriously. What are your overall thoughts of the game as a whole, though?
I mean, there are some, like I said, there are some kind of nasty little design points where they made it like almost impossible to get out without damage.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't like those are bad, right? Like the platforming, so you skid sometimes when you platform.
Okay.
Right, like if you're running for too long, you will skid. But it was clear that I had coyote time when I was skidding. There was a couple times when I was below the platform because I'd fallen off but could still jump. Right, like so something weird's happening there, but I never exploited it any. Right, like I just ran less and skidded less. Right, but like those skids are definitely like miserable on those multi-screen platforming jump segments. Right.
Yeah.
Including one of those where it was a blind jump. Right, like you're supposed to, like climb the stairs, there'll be something on the next screen into a bat. Right, like you're just like climb the stairs, next screen, bat, nothing to land on, take damage.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I mean, if it was a longer game, right, like that would be something, right? But yeah, I mean, it was subtle. Like the fourth stage having another floor down was subtle, but like there were the 2 clues were right. Like the 3 clues were: 1, you finish the segment that was normal, and you're like, you have more to do. The second one was that there's no door anywhere in the segment you're in. So Really?
Wait, what? No, I can hear Mecha just fine.
Okay.
Okay, it just broke out for me.
Sorry. So yeah, there are 3 clues. Right? Like the second one is that there's no door there, right? Like so, like there is no door. There has to be more stage, right?
Oh,
and then finally, like, there's no edge at the far right of that stair screen, right? Like those are the 3 things that are like clue you into there being more stage in 4. But yeah, that was a bit of a twist, right? Like that they added stage in 3 for the attic, and then 4 with another floor, right?
Yeah.
Changing the formula there. On the overall, it's a puzzle platformer because you can't kill the enemies unless you trap them, right?
True.
But as a puzzle platformer, it's not good, right? Like it's like the segments, the ways in which you can kill enemies are either not beneficial because like you should just move past them and go on with your life, right?
Yeah.
Or like they're incredibly difficult, right? So the puzzle platforming element falls down.
Well,
like,
I mean, for me, it's a collectathon,
It is. That's the other half. It's a collectathon, right? Which is not great either. Right. If you don't die, if you don't game over, you have tons of ammo at the end, right? Like you saw that I switched away from water gun default to slingshot default, and eventually just a BB gun default.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was just like you just had a ton of ammo, and on stage 4, right, like the first enemy is a bruiser. A big bruiser, as the instruction manual calls it, right? So you really are kind of forced into using the weapons at the end because the water gun's going to do you nothing and you're going to get run over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was actually in the 4th stage. The first bruiser was running immediately. That was the other killer for that little segment where you're supposed to paint cannon. Was that he wasn't moving slowly at any point. He was moving. All the enemies were moving quickly in stage 4.
Yeah.
That ramps up the difficulty in stage 4.
Yeah, that ramps up the damage a lot. Yeah, like I mean, I had essentially like mentally been like, okay, like my goal is to gather lives in the stages to lose them in the basement, right? Because the basement has those toughish puzzles, right? Or they'd be like, oh, here's a puzzle, here's the same puzzle, but the rules have changed, and I'm not going to tell you how.
Yeah.
Here's the same puzzle, but the rules have changed, and I'm not going to tell you how, right? Like for 4 frames, for 4 stages, and then a 5-hit boss.
The ghost areas where the boss stuff starts to get really mean because that ghost boss was tough, yeah. Well, it wasn't just the boss; it was getting to the boss without taking a hit because they come up at angles. Sometimes they come the getting through the stationary ghosts where you have to look away and then run quickly before they come back down on you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was the trick. Yep. No, like all of those the 4 things, right? Like both on stage 3 and stage 4, change their rules every stage, every piece. Right? Like, and it was just kind of like, yeah, this is a game, all right.
Well, yeah, but seriously, great job there.
I actually kind of like those segments if it wasn't for the punishing, like, take 3 deaths and you're back to the thing, and if you take 3 hits, you're back to the thing, and if you game over, you're back to the beginning of the entire segment, the stage.
Yeah.
If the checkpointing were less brutal around the basements, I actually think that those puzzles are fine.
Oh, yeah,
right?
I tend to agree there, yeah. Well,
but yeah, the checkpointing was brutal. Anyway,
seriously, great job there. Are you streaming anything else these days? Anything that we should know about?
We have a virtual Hide world record fight. Zofar and I are now contesting over the any percent world record. Like Zofar and I are fighting over that world record. So I'm streaming, virtual highlight when I can. I've been searching for a house recently, so I haven't been able to stream as much as I want. But when I am streaming, it's virtual highlight because I want to compete for that time. Right now, he's got it.
That's awesome. Well, good luck. Steal it away. If you're able to. Other than that, seriously, great job.
I've got the time anyway. Thank you.
And thank you, Hedge Maze. Yeah. Thank you, Hedge Maze. Thank you, Time Stalker, for giving the game out. I'll see all of you later. Take care.
Later.
See you.
Bye. Well, everybody, I don't want to dilly-dally because we need to move on to the next game. So, Crappy, take us on over. Oh my gosh, this music is creepy. I need to move on to a different song because this lasts like 4 more minutes. There we go. RuneScape. RuneScape's good.